Hey Shooby-Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, I had an email from Evan McElfresh, could be McElfresh, who said, can I show how to draw a fireplace? Well, that can mean various things, but I'm assuming it's a kind of an indoor fireplace. So this is going to be the mantelpiece above the whole thing. So I'm going to put a couple of little things like a clock and a couple of little vases on the top there. So what we have got is it's a long thin box basically, and if you imagine starting about there, we're going to have a line going down here and just come in a little bit there. There'll be a line coming down there, and there'll be another one there and another one there. So that is going to be the two pillars on either side, but that's against the back of the wall. We'll put that there. So that's going to be kind of the bottom, and we're going to want to have a thickness to these pillars. So this is like building long thin boxes. So that's going to come out like that there. That will come forwards. I'm just going to raise this up a little bit. So then we're going to want to have the hearth will be coming out like that, and that again is a slab. It's a very thin box like that, and this will be coming forward there, and then so that will be coming off there, and then that will be coming that way, and usually there is a chimney breast, so that will be going up there like that, and that will go back a bit. So this is the thickness of the chimney breast, and that's the wall behind, and maybe that's the skirting board. Then we're going to want to have the front of the fireplace, and we're going to need to have an opening, which will be something like that. We'll make this part simple, as easy as possible, and this is going to be kind of the grating on the front, maybe a little knob there. I'm going to assume this is kind of a coal effect thing now. That makes it easy. Oh, and I think we're going to want to have little curves there, kind of little corbels, I think they're called. So let's see what happens. You have to kind of draw everything that's nearest to you first. So I'm going to draw this very simple kind of mantelpiece clock, kind of like that there, and I'm going to draw a couple of very simple sort of vases or something sitting on the top there, and then we can draw this line behind, and then we'll bring the mantelpiece forward like that, and that's quite often kind of in sort of an angle, so you're not going to see much that way. Now here we're going to draw these corbels, so there's going to be a curve and a curve, and then we might put some little curves inside it like that, and then we want to come all the way down here and down like that. We might want to put sort of something, little bit of pattern in on the bottom. That will come all the way down, as will that. That will come down there like that, and put a little bit of pattern kind of thing with kind of a foot base, pillar base, and then I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 down the middle. 1, 2, 3 to give it that kind of column pillar kind of look. Now let's draw the actual fireplace in the middle of it. Should go up there a bit, shouldn't it? And so we're going to get these. This is the surround, and then we'll kind of fill in the bottom there. I'm doing this in a slight curve, just so it looks like it's sort of coming forward a bit. And maybe a little thing to pull it out with, and then we're going to want to put these coals in like that, so, and they'll want to kind of heap up into a bit of a kind of a pyramid like that, and then we're going to want to have flames, which is like a kind of an S shape, and then we might have little extra flames going off like that, come out a little bit, then come forward, and then we're going to draw the hearth, go sideways that way, and this is a very thin slab of stone or slate or something usually. to stop, so it's to catch if any coals fall out, they don't kind of get on the carpet or the floor and start burning the place. You wouldn't want that to happen. So this is going to be the chimney breast going up. Oops, I went and smudged that a bit. And then here, I think we're going to want to come back, and that will come up into, so a skirting board is quite often has a pattern on the top there, kind of a routed pattern. So if we do 1, 2, 3 like that, and then a line across there, and then we can continue that one up there like that. And then sometimes also you might find there's a mirror or something behind. We'll make a bit of extra room there. And that will come up there, and this can do a very simple kind of wiggly pattern in the middle of that, because you kind of get those patterns, don't you, on mirrors and things. And we'll just do a little bevel on the side, and then just some kind of mirror effect. And when you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines. You don't want to be smudging it. And I think we can add a bit of extra onto these coals, and we're going to want it to be quite sort of dark at the back of the fireplace. And I'm going to do some very simple shading here, so I'm just going to sort of shade up this side here, and I'm going to add a little bit there as well, and then I'm going to put a bit of shade down that side and here as well. And just down on the side there, and then you're going to get a little bit on the floor there, and I think you're going to get a little bit of shade also on the edge there, and you're going to get some underneath here. This will help to bring the mantelpiece forward, and you'll have a little bit of shade down the side there and on the floor. And then we'll just add a little bit of something to these pieces that are on the mantelpiece like that, and then maybe a bit up the side there. I'm just going to move that there so it's all in the camera for you. And there you go, how to draw a fireplace real easy. It's really just a lot of boxes and slabs and things like that put together. Click that button there and make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy, and keep coming back every week on Thursdays. Let me know what you want to draw, and in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.